Hey everyone, this is your Minion to East with another vlog, and now, as I promised, I would talk about the things that impressed me the most during E3 this year, and it was a pretty mixed bag this year. Definitely much lower than what we got last year, but there were some improvements that were over last year, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to go by each press conference in a row. I have in my notepad here. Just gonna get this over with and talk about a couple games that were announced or shown off at E3 that weren't shown at the press conferences. I'll try and get these through as fast as I can, but as I want to go into more detail, the ones that didn't impress me the most, or the games that I saw at each of the press conferences that I saw, and I'm also going to talk about what I think of the press conferences overall. All right, so let's begin. The first press conference was EA, and it was a surprising turn this year that EA was not at E3 and decided to do their own little miniature conference across from E3, but they still decided to do a live stream. It was odd that they did that. I don't know why. Well, I know there's been like a lot of talks about E3 losing a lot of big companies on the show floor and conferences, as of course a lot more people are being accessible online. But I don't think E3 is going to be dead. I mean, it still brings in huge money for the city in Los Angeles. Soon they might be moving to a new location. I don't know if it was renovated because it's going to be renovated soon, or if it was already renovated. I don't remember, but I highly doubt that E3 is going to go down the toilet because of this. It's one of the biggest things to be ever shown off. So it's been a long tradition of just get to that. I'm just going to skip over that anyways. But okay, first off, EA. Well, yeah, other than the fact that they did a new press conference, it's EA. What do you expect? They don't. They almost don't care. There was really almost no point to watching it. Actually, I expected what I was expecting, and that was it. I'm probably not even gonna do a reaction to them next year, unless they show off Mass Effect. And Mass Effect, oh my god! They show off something about Mass Effect, but they already showed images that we saw before. It was stuff that showed in the previous trailers, but with behind the scenes stuff. That was it. And I was looking forward to the new gameplay. We only got like snippets of quick little clips of the new Mass Effect, but oh my god, I want to see more. Not just wait a whole year to see more in this Mass Effect. And that's what upset me the most in that conference. I wanted to see more of Mass Effect. Ugh. God. Oh my god. That was awful. Ugh. Next up, the PC press conference. Didn't even bother. It's just a talk show. Barely talked about the games. Only showed off about a couple stuff on the computer tech stuff. Not even worth it. Next. Bethesda. Okay, Bethesda. This was getting more interesting. They were just showing off their games this time. I'm gonna have to let me try to bring up a list. Just want to make sure that I have everything here. Okay, but Bethesda. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what they did. Okay, Bethesda. Alright. They announced DLC like for Doom and Fallout 4. There was something. Oh yeah, Quake. Quake, it's coming back. That was like one of the biggest RPG influences. I mean, not RPG, first-person shooters that left a huge influence on the genre. And many mods were made, and because many games were made from those mods, and so on and so forth. Man, was this something. Okay. Let me check it. The Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh yeah, that. The mobile game. So just gonna skip that. Oh yeah, Skyrim Remastered. Oh my god. The Special Edition HD. You could probably do that with a mod or even have a better uh, game than what they showed off. Not many of their games impressed me. So, that's pretty much it. Much better than EA's, I'll give them that. Okay, next. Microsoft. Microsoft. Oh god, Microsoft. Oh. I'll give them this. Aside from the normal stuff that we normally expect them to do, they did a lot better than the previous years. I'm trying to remember the games that stood out to me the most. Killer Instinct, of course, got their next third-party character. We only got one character left. What else? Oh yeah, Scalebound by Matsu. Oh my god, that game's gonna be so crazy. The giant enemy crab boss. 10 years. 10-year anniversary of that thing, and it was they showed it off as a boss. And then of course attacked its weak point for massive damage. Holy fuck. What a way. Oh my god. Okay. I think I remember what else they showed off. God, I'm like blanking on some of these. Oh yeah, the new Watch Dogs. Well, not many people really like the first Watch Dogs, or it was okay at best. I thought so the same. So hopefully this is much better than the first, and they better not show off that the presentation looks better than the game. I mean, Ubisoft is always accused of that. The dance games, I bought her. Didn't like the host, as usual. I mean, her jokes are still cringeworthy. 5 years of her, and still cringeworthy humor. I'm sorry, I cannot stand her. Alright. What else? Ubisoft. Oh wait, the dance games, that's Ubisoft. I drifted from Microsoft to Ubisoft. Oh my god, where was I going? Okay, Ubisoft, the dance games, and the host. Alright. Oh yeah, Microsoft showed off their new Slim console. And also we didn't do that, but I'll get to them in a bit. Right. Now I can transition to Ubisoft. Okay, didn't like the dance game. Still don't like the host. Cringeworthy humor. What else? Well, the one game that stood out to me, of course, was South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I only now know, like, if you just say it fast enough, it says the fractured butthole. Oh my god, why did it only take me that long to figure that out? And now it's a superhero game, and then of course they're making fun of the superhero genre. It feels right because they just made fun of Civil War. And I'm still surprised they managed to make all these jokes, especially their last season, especially bringing back some of the stuff from last season, like, oh my god, PC Principal and the venue that surrounds Kenny's house. Oh my god, this game's gonna be funny. It's like, yeah, I'm the king, bitches, and it's like, hey, you're no superhero. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Man, Cartman, you're such a dick, but my god, dude, that's what we love you for it. So yeah, we're playing superheroes now, and it's gonna be like that. And they only showed off 3 powers. I think we'll see more as the game gets further into development. Alright, and that was the only game that I really enjoyed. Alright, Sony. Sony, you did it once again. You made it to the top. Oh my god. And man, Nintendo came to a close second, but I'll get to Nintendo in a bit. Oh my god, Sony, you did it again and again. First off, God of War reboot. Holy shit, was that entertaining. And just to see a more sympathetic, down-to-earth Kratos. They didn't sacrifice any of what made him good to begin with, like the macho yelling and punching in of monsters and everything. Oh my god. They still have that, but they want to make him a little more human, because quite honestly, it gets old when you hear him go, "Rah, rah, I want to destroy the gods, rah." Yeah. But and he has a son, but it's kind of confusing if this is a full-blown reboot or if this takes place after the original trilogy plus one, or if this is a reboot altogether, or if this is a reincarnation. We'll have to wait until we see more information about this. But it looks fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next, good. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, my God, you showing off more of the game. I want to play it now. It looks fun. Oh my God, the mechanized monsters and the different uses you do to take it down. And the dialogue trees. Oh, that's something I wasn't expecting from the game. Oh, I'm looking forward to more of that. Alright, next. The Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and the Modern Warfare Remastered. Nobody likes Infinite Warfare, and they're packaging Modern Warfare with it. Dick move. Alright, next. Crash Bandicoot. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. A new Crash game to come out for years. It's technically not a new game, it's a remaster, but from the ground up of the original trilogy. And my God, this is a good sign. This is a perfect sign to show new generations the Crash Bandicoot in all its great glory. Because the original trilogy stands out as still among the best of the Crash games. Oh God. And this is a good way because they're also doing a cross promotion with the next the Skylanders. I'm pretty much done with Skylanders at this point, but I still like the franchise for what it is. And putting Crash in it as a guest character. This is a good sign because this will also bring in people, the kids and families who play Skyrim together, and to see Crash Bandicoot and say, oh, you know, I see him in Skyrim. He has his own games. Might as well try him out. This is a good way to entice new gamers. But Sony already knows that the old gamers who played Crash when they were kids, like decades ago, will play the remastered versions. I mean, we've been clamoring for a new Crash Bandicoot or a reboot for a long time, and there's been hints and tips and rumors of Activision planning to bring him back or bring a new game for him. And we're finally at that point now. If this garners enough attention, we may finally get a full-blown reboot. And my God, Crash needs it bad. Okay, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Oh yeah, they're back to their prime now. Resident Evil 7 is now finally going back to the true blue horror that it stood for, and it's now even has a VR setting with it. And man, God, the VR is going to be so terrifying. It's first-person perspective. I just wonder how this game will go. Just seeing from the demo, especially with Maximilian Dood playing the demo, it looks promising. I want to see how this goes. I like the little nod to the original Japanese title, Biohazard. And in the Japanese version, it's called Biohazard 7 Resident Evil. That is a nice little nod to both international titles for the game. Alright, and Kojima. Oh God, Kojima. Glad to have you on Sony's side. The game they showed off, and Norman Reedus, holy shit. Find a new psychological horror game that possibly death bringing. Oh my God. It looks so trippy, so off the walls. It's Kojima. What else can we say? Looking forward to seeing more, and finally from the clutches of Konami. And that's about it. I liked the conference, but they managed to kick everyone's ass again this year, and I loved it. Sony, I mean, not Sony, I just talked about them. Nintendo, to finish things off. First off, we finally got the title for the new Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wind. Or Breath of the Wild. Oh my God, it's hard to say. There is way too much for me to talk about for this game. All I can say is it looks so good. I'm going to try and get it the first day it comes out. If you want to know more about it, check out Nintendo's Treehouse videos on it. It's so much too much for me to cover in this vlog. It looks promising. I'm looking forward to it. and holy shit, it looks fun. And then Pokemon. They showed off new Pokemon and a bit of the story that's about it that we got. I'm looking forward to it. So, Nintendo only showed off a few games, but it looks promising. And now for the games that were shown off the floor. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. We finally got a release date for it coming this fall. It's supposed to be September, but oh god, I don't know if we got delayed. You know, this did fall in the trailers, but please, I have been clamoring for that game since I kickstarted the most of that game. So I'm looking forward to seeing the fruits of our labor. And then Walking Dead Season 3. That is the game I am looking forward to the most that's coming out this year. Fall 2016. If it comes out on Halloween, that would be perfect. I have been wanting to see a Season 3 for Walking Dead for a long time, ever since the end of Season 2. The Walking Dead Michonne, I think I'm pronouncing it right, side series, which I need to catch up on the TV show since I don't want to spoil myself, and it's also tied into the comics a bit. I don't want to spoil myself with that game, so I'm not staying off on the Michonne miniseries for now until I catch up. But Walking Dead Season 3, Clementine's finally back, and we get a new main character, so it's this is going to be like the Tales of the Borderlands scenario where you play as two main characters, and depending on your decisions with Clementine for the first two games, it will affect her personality and how she got up to this moment. And maybe that's why it took so long to get Season 3 out, just to branch all those paths together. But I am looking forward to this, and man, E3 was fun this year. It's a little downside to what we got from last year, but I'm looking forward to the games that are coming out this year and next year. So that said, this has been your Minion of the East. And here's to the next E3 coming next year. So, take care, everyone.